We live in an all or nothing world. You are all in and working beyond everything required to build your future, or you are defined as a slacker. The need to be number one can happen with many students when they chase their future, and it happens in your world, in high school. Be it in building high school resumes, plans for education after school, building a college list, or college applications, some enter into competitions that will not net them the future they think they desire. Less thought is given to a life well lived than to attaining bragging rights. Do you need to take 247 AP classes, or should you focus on those that interest you, will build your knowledge as you approach college classes, and have strong teachers who challenge your thinking? If you decide to chase certain levels or drive yourself to beat others or gain attention of people who can help you attain your goals, more power to you. There is nothing wrong with that. However, it is also essential to make sure you are trying to reach those self-defined heights for the right reasons, and that you know the trade-offs you are making. Make sure the return on your investment doesn't leave you wanting, confused, or lost. The real prize is a life well lived, a balanced, forward-thinking, fun, accomplished life. Hi, I'm Margaret Meek, and this is Don't Chase These Prizes That Aren't Productive. Here are a few examples of competitions that you may believe have merit, but they don't really win you any trophies. Deciding you have to go to a 4-year college when you aren't academically or emotionally ready to make the most of the opportunity at that level of financial cost. There are ways to get academic training, build financing, and ensure that your educational path brings you a quality return on your time, energy, and investment. You might be assuming there are no trade or vocational jobs that could help you live the life you want to live. Yet, available positions can give you the schedule, location, or income you believe you need to make a life. You don't have to go to a 4-year college. You win no prizes for taking as many AP, concurrent enrollment, or dual enrollment courses as you possibly can. Now, if you are learning, building a good education foundation for your college courses, or are trying to challenge yourself to begin to work towards college, good on you for challenging yourself. But if you only take those classes because you believe it will earn you college credit, do your homework. Some colleges do not accept advanced high school coursework for credit. Courses within your desired major, courses that do not reflect a particular score, or courses from an unapproved school. Are you better off taking an AP course that won't count, or taking a class that teaches you life skills or investment strategies, or that allows you to get in your exercise within your high school schedule so you have more time for homework after school? Choose your courses widely with a broader view for building your future. Having a large number of activities in high school can be significant if, and this is a big if, you can have quality experiences in each. If you list on your resume that you handed out water one day at one triathlon with no other involvement, that activity is viewed by employers and schools as filler. That activity does not show what you can do or how you can stretch your skills or knowledge. You are vastly better off listing 3 to 5 activities, organizations, or sports to which you are genuinely committed. Areas in which you take on responsibilities with the group reflect why your being a part of those organizations was beneficial to them and to you. No ribbon is awarded to the first student to apply to any college, or for submitting your application as quickly as possible. If you can get your application together, use it to create a strong representation of who you are and what you have to offer, and you have proofed it, well, hit submit. It will be nice to have college applications off your to-do list, but hitting send on a sloppy application that only provides answers you think the school wants to hear will not serve you well. When it comes to writing college essays, there is no real virtue in writing a beautifully worded and proofed essay that doesn't say anything about you, or even worse, that is full of lies. Respect yourself, the application reader, and the process enough to invest in sharing who you are. That doesn't mean you have to share your deepest and darkest secrets, and we caution you about using your essay to regurgitate everything on your activities list. It does mean that every one of you is unique and wonderful. Demonstrate that in your essay. Your high school counselors are great at helping you think through an approach to your essay that will help you get noticed in a sea of applications. Believe it or not, having a vast number of unread emails in your inbox is not a badge of honor. We get that some schools send multitudinous emails to their students or students they are trying to woo. It can become cumbersome to sift through everything. Sort your email by sender and start with your high school or school district. Give a quick review of the material sent, respond to those requiring action, delete the rest. Then move on to schools trying to attract your attention. If they are schools not on your well-researched, carefully thought-out college list, decide if you want to consider the school. If so, read the emails. If not, unsubscribe. And here is your most valuable tip of the day. If you have applied to a school, and especially if you have accepted an invitation to attend, read every email as soon as possible. You don't want to miss reminders about deadlines or invitations to unique offerings. You will only hurt yourself by ignoring those emails. While a great deal of attention is paid to a small number of what are considered top-tier colleges, what you do with your education and opportunities makes you a top-tier person, not the college's name on the front of your sweatshirt. Choose a school that will lead you to your career with the smallest amount of debt possible. Finally, there are no awards for applying to the greatest number of colleges. This has been a trend that has taken off and been made easier with common applications. Whittle your college list down based on your set of criteria and with the research you have done. Know that you would be willing to attend any of those colleges. Then apply to those schools. You are welcome to apply to any number of schools. Just make sure you are not just applying because you can. Have intention and purpose to your application as you intentionally and purposefully build your future. There are more examples we could give, like there are no trophies for the parents who badger college admissions representatives, or for paying more than you need to in application fees as you are not patient enough to wait for free application days. But you get the picture. Work to design your future. Be yourself and don't get caught up in the competition set for you or within your own definition of success. Don't get caught up in competitions that do not get you where you need or want to be. The biggest prize we win is a life well lived with a focus on what is truly important. Made-up competitions divert your focus from building that life. If you found any of this information helpful, hit the like button or consider subscribing. And if you have any questions, let us know in the comments below.